Hey guys, welcome back to more Expedition 33. In the last one, we found this place called the Forgotten Battlefield, and it is a literal battlefield. We came here, and it is just littered full of dead bodies from past expedition people. And I kid you not, it kind of feels like, even though I wasn't there in real life, watching all those dead bodies just piled up kind of feels like I'm in like World War I or World War II, where like it's that much high of a body count. And what's crazy is that we find out that it's from just one bad guy. There's just one dude or one thing going around this area just killing up all these hundreds of thousands of expeditioners, and I wonder who did it.
Hey, you holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Okay.
Well then. Oh no. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Ow.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, she's ready, but I'm not. So I guess we just found a thing that killed all those expeditioners. I don't know how to start. Do you have a shield? You don't. I guess just do basic attacks and see what's weak against.
Let's carve a path.
All right, good start.
Here we go.
Resist against fire. Okay. Good to know. Oh, jump!
On guard.
Okay, good enough. I'm fine.
from fire.
Incoming!
Feeling better. Okay.
So far, so good. I feel like doing low damage because that's just the first phase. There's no way that is like that the entire time. With this kind of like boss fight where it has a reputation of killing expeditioners, it's gotta be a long fight.
Here we go.
Okay, there's a good chance, I'm only guessing, that this boss might be resistance against like all elements, but just in case, I'm gonna just try each one, see what clicks.
Ice shatter.
Okay, not ice. It's like normal
Brace
damage.
yourselves.
That's better.
That was an easy call.
The dance begins.
Oh. Oh, it's getting serious.
Okay.
Nope. Oh, jump every time. Okay. Swing, swing, swing.
Keep going.
Okay, gotcha. I see. Okay. A lot of the swings, they're like go fast and slow. You just gotta have to go through like once or twice to like memorize the timing.
Your existence ends now.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I find out what it's weak against. Nice. Just use that the entire time then. Maybe thunder. Nice. Good damage. Applies inverted. What's that? Ow. Inverted. Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. So we take damage to heal? Is that vice versa?
Finesse and precision.
Broken.
Yeah.
Let us stain them.
Oh, the second phase. The health stopped. Yo! Oh, no way, that's it. What? I was hoping for another phase.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Well, I got a new weapon. Dualiso. Dope name. What's it do? Play again after a base attack. Oh. Okay. I like that. Level 10, 50% increased base attack damage. Base attack gives 4 perfection. Sorry. Alright, nice. I like the purple glow to it. Right, so I should probably explain the outfits, but I'm not going to, because you probably already know what I did. But pretty much, I did a combo attack 1. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Ooh, okay, cool. I went back, and I did a lot of side stuff. And by a lot, I mean, not really a lot. It's, as you know, this game has some challenging side thingies you can do, and I did it. I attempted it, and I won. And it took a long time. What is this? A rope? And for winning those challenges, you get specific outfits, and I unlocked a bunch of them. So I felt the need to use it, because, like, why not? I spent, like, hours trying to get it, so might as well flaunt it. I almost left you.
Perfect.
So, what next? We supposedly killed the thing that was attacking the expeditioners.
Interesting.
Okay, which way should I go first? This way.
Oh, lovely.
Revive Tint Energy. Revive Tints also give 3 AP. Okay, not bad.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if...
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Lumière, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Okay, so first of all, there was speculation of her thinking that was his dad? Her dad? Sorry. Like, the brother thing, yeah, that's like, I guess I can understand, sort of, maybe not really, but dad? I did not think one bit that he could have been her father. Oh, we're leaving? That's it? Oh, I just see SK right there in the end. Okay, I guess we're done now.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumière.
You found old Lumière?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumière was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumière. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Right. I'm really glad you have the option to keep like customizable outfits in the cutscene. Looks really great. No complaints here. So kind of convenient that the only way to get rid of the barrier you can't get past of is like the outside. The weakness is outside of the barrier, which is kind of a big flaw that I feel like a lot of stories have. I don't want to say a lot, but mostly when there's like a shield or a barrier involved where you can't get past, the weakness has to be somewhere from the outside. Very rarely, or I guess uncommonly, where like the solution is like, let's just hit it as hard as we can, and then it'll just break down. Kind of wish that was the method we're going with him going to his buddy, his old friend, for the extra firepower, and the extra firepower would be like, okay, now with the extra firepower, they could break down the barrier. Would have been nice. Writes in the journal of Gustav's apprentice. Oh, mail. Finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentice will read this journal someday. Male heads back. Okay, a little different. When Gustav does it, he has like a little line he says every time, but I guess she stays silent. Recruits Monaco versus best friend at his station in the mountains.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the Paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
I just noticed up there in the sky that there's a bunch of what looks like floating islands, or just somewhere you can go. I wonder if that's possible, because SK could fly, so eventually could he fly us up there maybe? Because that's sort of like the way they're like angled is sort of going towards the Paintress, like right there in the middle. So there's a good chance it might be up there to down there, or I don't know, we might have to stick down here to the surface and just go towards the north.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
I love snow.
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumière.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
Husband? Was?
That you will.
Do you want to spend time with Seal? Sure. Oh yeah, it's the friendship thing. Verso approached Seal, who seemed open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Let's see, I'll trade you a story for a story. Quite fair, I think. No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious. A story for a story. Quite fair. I like both options, but I think a story for a story is better, because for me as a player, I can learn something about these two.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories.
He's like me, like, what's the difference? Look at that puzzled face.
You first, then.
Something epic then, full of battle and danger. Something unusual then, strange wonders and mysteries.
Something epic then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and Seal spend the next few minutes arguing whether Seal should also share. Seal continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and Seal's relationship grows a little bit. Maybe the other option would have been more than just a little bit. I wonder if that's like a thing with the different voice lines. Okay, cool. So far, the game has not told me if this matters at all, and if it does, like how much to a degree. They head back to the others. Oh, by the way, quick note. I want to correct myself, because a couple of videos ago, I mentioned this dude's characters and the voice actors, and I found out through Twitter that Charlie Cox voices the main character, Gustav, well, ex-main character. I thought the white hair man was voiced by Ben Starr, because I know that he was on the casting, but apparently not. He voices Verso, obviously, because once you hear his voice, like, oh, that's obviously Ben. It's who does the white hair man? Andy Serkis. Okay, that's what I recently reminded myself, because I know that Andy Serkis was also there. I just didn't see him much in the promotional stuff, and I didn't see much people talk about him. Mostly Charlie Cox and Ben Starr are a lot of people are talking about. And then on Twitter again, I saw like, oh yeah, Andy Serkis, he's in the game as well, so he's probably the white hair man. Hey Loon, what's up?
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades.
Sounds very anime.
We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumière.
Hell yeah.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
I mean, he's been alive for a pretty long time, so I feel like his intelligence is kind of high up there.
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright, I feel like we've already established that. Alright, as a gesture of good faith.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Loon spends time bombarding Versa with questions. Do we not get to hear the questions? Versa remains evasive, which pisses Loon off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Loon is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. Oh, that's it. Okay, that sucks. I was hoping we get to hear, like, the questions. Actually, you know what? That didn't really make sense, because we don't know Verso, so it's not like we can answer them, but it'd be nice to hear what she says and what he says. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others. Who's next? You're up next. Interrogation.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Oh, right, Golgra. I was meaning to go back to her and see if I can fight her. And that's it. No interrogation? Nice. Don't want to spend a lot of time here, but I want to at least talk to everyone once to see what they say.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Oh, who's Julie? Is that like an old partner of his from his expedition?
And not just her, but... yeah.
Either his expedition or maybe another expeditioner he met afterwards. It could be either or.
Want a hug?
Aw.
Yeah. I do.
Do we get to see it? Okay, it's just a talk.
She reminds me of someone.
Male?
Who? Well.
Have I met her before?
Oh, no, wait, no, hold on. When we first met him, SK, he was mentioning Seal, right? Because he talked to her as if he knew her.
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, okay, so he's talking about both?
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
I don't know. Do you? You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you. Sometimes I feel like you know everyone. All the same. It's kind of racist, don't you think?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Not entirely wrong. I kind of feel like that everyone in the entire world at this point, after like a very, very long time, at least we're like 1% related by blood. Maybe. It's a good chance, you know? Not that far off.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
What's it?
You're so very wise.
Yep, Verso the Wise. You know, that almost makes sense to me. Does it? Can you please explain?
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
No, hold on. I got a better one. Eske, the lazy fuck that got Gustavo killed.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
I just want to repeat myself. I'm not going to fully blame Eske what happened there. He's not fully blamed. Maybe just partly that it happened so soon. Eske and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. To 2. I'm just going to keep playing the game, see what happens with the whole relationship thing, see if it tells me. And I don't want to look it up just in case if there's like any spoilers about if this leads anywhere to like a certain kind of ending or a certain kind of action in the game itself. So for now, I'm just going to keep playing and hope for the best that it tells me if it means anything or I find out sooner or later. They talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Wow, I spent about half an hour just talking to people and cutscenes. Let's get out of here. Checkup. Wait. Checkup on who? Want to apologize for our behavior on the way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan on how they recorded the lines in this game because it kind of reminds me of my minor, I wouldn't say complaint, just like a minor note when I played the last Final Fantasy game with or I forgot his name, the guy that played that voice Clive, because it just sounds like that. Not only are they in a God, what's the word I'm thinking about? Like a soundproof, noise-proof like location. It just sounds like their mouth is on the microphone, so like every little sound and every word they say, it just kind of booms. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just kind of sounds a little off to me. Because when Clive was talking in the Final Fantasy, it was like, even when he was whispering, or sounds like whispering, it sounded like sort of like the same volume as yelling. It was weird. I don't know. It was just me that felt that way. But I'm wearing like these headphones that like I guess are pretty decent. They're like decent studio headphones, and the game was pretty cranked high up a little bit, so maybe that's why. But I don't know. I feel like that's probably just me.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. So, like, by default, you get that increase with mail.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SKA? Yeah, should be quick.
I wonder, statistically, how many players that have not done any, like, the side conversations at all, that was, like, their first time seeing that message pop up about friendship, like, huh? That's a thing? And then, like, you know, they just never, for some reason, I think there's some players like that, like, at least, well, I don't know, like, maybe 10, maybe less than 10% of players that play this game just to blast the story and then do side content and all the side stuff afterwards, and that includes optionally talking to people and they just never knew that was a thing. So wait, where are we? Okay, past the battlefield. Now we unlock the other half, almost. Or more like the middle part. Yeah, we're barely just reaching the middle part here with that snow area, it looks like. Oh, it looks like snow, right? Am I wrong about that? It's all white. Yeah, it's gotta be, because he says snow and it looks white, so it has to be snow. What is that thing? Oh, it's one of those miners, but it's like a big one. By miners, I mean like it carries a mine, a bomb. But why is it so big? Is that a boss, or is that like a point of reference?
Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here.
What have we here?
I want to get up there. That looks cool. I just really love how this whole thing looks. I know this is like not new for RPGs, like having a whole overarching overworld to travel around, but I like the way this is controlled. Like it's a whole 3D map and you could just run around. It looks very vast. Found a merchant. Plunging Bob. French Bob. What's this? Painting workshop. Danger. Ooh. That's not good. Nothing to pick up around here. I'll go in there, why not? I ain't scared. Whoa. This is very creepy. Hey, are you the lost little boy? Faceless boy. A traveler here, bathing in light. I have whispered my fears, yet she merely smiles, a secretive smile that hints at truths beyond my grasp. She tells me that the night must be met with courage, that the heart must not falter. She crafts a beast, radiant yet fearsome, woven from the very essence of luminescence. It prowls the night, casting a spectral glow upon the darkened corners of my sanctuary. Will you put an end to her night? Fuck it. A curious yet admirable pursuit. The beast has paid the price, and so shall its darkness shine once again. Farewell. Okay, so it's not right here, but I got the thing to be able to activate the boss fight. Unless maybe it's up ahead. By the way, I just went to go see Thunderbolts last night, so all these shadow people kind of reminds me of Void. Pretty cool movie. Highly recommend if you like Marvel movies and you feel like stuff after Endgame have not been good enough. For me personally, there have been a lot of not misses, but more so you know, not bad, like okay to good movies. And lately there's been just okay, but Thunderbolts, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Hold on, before I do that, can I pick up anything around here or anything to look at? Oh, that's the exit. Can't get past yet. I have to fight the boss first. All right, I'll give it a try. Or that's the exit. Is this the same spot? Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right, so the way you enter and exit, you just go same place. Not gonna do this all over again. That's fine. Not that far. What's up? A statue. Do you want to use the color of the beast? Yes. The story of the beast is written. In the depths where shadows sigh, lurks a beast beneath the sky. Still incomplete, its lair closed off. Really? Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. These strands. Do I gotta like deactivate every single one of these? Oh, I see. Hold on. All right. So I think the way it works is that you have to find another one of those painting doors and start from the top. You get the key, and then you have to parkour your way down here, and then just put it in there. And then eventually, after a couple times, it'll activate the boss fight. That's what it looks like. It's how it works. Because I can't jump up there, so the only way to go through is down. All right. Guess I'll do that another time when I find another door. Now what's this way? It's a lot of space here to explore. Merchant. That's a deep voice. Oh, do you think our new friend can deactivate these rocks here? That'd be nice. And I think that's it for exploration for now, because I'm pretty sure that's everything so far. A lot of it seems closed. I almost touched you. A lot of it seems closed off.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train. Gustave would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumière had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running. Yes.
I like snow. Wait. When did he change? I just realized. Verso. Expedition. Oh, that's his official expedition outfit? Okay, that's fine.
Here we are. Monaco Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Oh, I can touch fire. Nice. Does not hurt me at all. Yo, you're huge. Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. I find it meditative and Instructional. Well, good for you, man. For finding a job that you like to do. Are you dead? He's probably dead. That was the last guard.
If Minoko's not here, that means... slow as ever. Mon mieux.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
You speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I, interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit, peculiar.
Dude, already the music. Oh my god. Saxophone?
He can turn into a Nevron.
This music rocks. I just love the soundtrack.
Ready to strike.
Guard up!
Feeling better.
Nice counter. Now time for a counter attack.
Let's keep going.
Oh no. Did not expect that one.
Let's carve a path. Here we go. Target marked.
Ready to evade.
Why is he only going after her though? That's the strange part about this. That's like his only target.
Watch out, Mael.
Revive.
Strike.
Hold on. Oh no. What? Come on. Stop it. Okay, you're still marked.
Meet your reckoning.
Yes. Oh, that's so strong.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact.
All right, nice little battle there. Kind of tough, but Loon, you survived. Good job there. And with that, I will end the video right here. I was just watching. I will see you next time when I play some more Expedition 33. Bye-bye.